So tell me a little bit about your company and how you started up.
My company is actually two companies, one legal base in the UAE, one in Switzerland. And how it started off, I wanted to make a company. I was waiting for the great idea, and eventually years went by. So I decided that before my 35 years I would do that. So I started not exactly knowing what I was going to do, but eventually it works pretty well now. I actually represent technology companies in the Middle East.
What made you choose this kind of business or industry?
The situation of crisis in Europe, I thought the Middle East is protected, and people in Europe would be interested in looking for other markets. So it's a good time to help them come over.
In every business there are challenges. What are the challenges you faced in your business?
It was interesting to do one company in here and one in Switzerland. The rules are very different. And the challenge in Switzerland was definitely all the financial equation, and in Dubai it's much simpler. So that was the biggest challenge. Then obviously finding some customers, but I was lucky to leave my previous position with some customers. So it was overall not very challenging.
What makes you stand out in today's market? How are you different from your competition?
I don't know if there are a lot of people doing this kind of representation. Probably there are, but I'm not really aware of them. So I can just speak for ourselves. We try to have three core values that I think are maybe not quite represented in the Middle East by many companies. One is to be very punctual. Another is try to be extremely, let's say, direct, not hiding anything, and the straight talk is difficult, but we try to stick to that, and I think eventually it is appreciated. And obviously the quality of work, as everyone tries to strive for.
How do you think Expo 2020 will impact your business?
Very positively. Of course, there is such a focus on Dubai, and the Middle East is overall is going to benefit from it. So I'm sure that more companies will even be more interested now to do business in the region.
What skills would you like to develop or cultivate in yourself that would help and add value to your business?
Well, there are a lot of skills to develop, but I work constantly on time management and making things happen. That is definitely the challenge for every businessman nowadays. And I have a little Outlook reminder once a week, make things happen, to not get lost in the workload and try to really focus.
If you had to go back, would you do the whole thing again? The same thing?
Oh, I never looked back.
If you had one piece of advice for someone just starting out, what would it be?
Don't wait for the great idea. Try, and there is seldom a fantastic idea from the start. Every business owner will tell you that the initial business model is not necessarily what ended to make the success. So you have to start somewhere.